Testing. Good afternoon. Willow Games gives game developers the ability to put cash competitions into their games. We make mobile games more profitable. Every mobile game has a huge problem. That's huge market churn. A game may have hundreds of thousands of monthly active users, but a very small percentage of them actually convert to paying users. So this is something that's very difficult for them to solve because the market in general is so saturated and competitive. We have a solution to that problem, and it's cash competitions. Cash competitions work so well because they give gamers a reason to come back again and again to the same game because it makes that game stickier, more engaging and exciting to play and win. We're certainly not the first people to realize this fact. Just check out this recent esports tournament that happened in LA last year for a game called League of Legends. 30 million people viewed this event, and it had a multi-million-dollar prize pool. So this sort of competitive gameplay is something that's been mastered in the PC gaming space. We're just translating that kind of experience to the mobile space. And as you realize and know, the mobile space is one that's very large and growing very quickly. By the end of 2016, it's projected to be, actually, by the end of this year, it's projected to be at $30 billion globally. And our TAM that we've recognized for the United States for this year is about $2.6 billion. So our target game publisher is going to be a game that has high churn and low lifetime value. So that means those hundreds of thousands of gamers are playing it, but they're only converting maybe 1% of them. And so we're just going to be giving them a slightly better lifetime value for those players. And our initial target market for gamers is going to be males between the ages of 18 and 24. And they're going to be casual gamers that are also used to playing games like fantasy sports and so forth. So we have a couple of competitors in this space. These are the two major ones, Cash Play and Skills. What really differentiates us from those competitors is that they do peer-to-peer competitions where we do longer competition tournaments. So how that works is gamers can come to our games that are running our system, pay $2 to enter into a month-long competition cycle where there are daily cash winners and a grand prize that grows as more people join into it. So it grows exponentially based on how many people participate. And you can join those competitions and compete in those competitions whenever you want to. So we don't operate in any geographies where games of skill is considered gambling, which is the majority of the United States and the majority of the world. And managing the compliance issues and risk factors around this is really what makes us valuable to game developers, because it's not something that they want to deal with. As far as that goes, we also have a provisional patent on our brand, platform, and so forth, which is part of how we defend ourselves from our direct competitors. So we have 3 stages to our go-to-market strategy. The first one is to release our own game, which is going to be released here in the next few days, actually, which is going to be a huge milestone for us. The second stage will be releasing an SDK that allows game developers to use our platform and integrate it into their games, as well as what we call a Willow portal, which will be sort of the Netflix of the games that operate our kind of competitions. And finally, we're going to release that competition platform to other countries outside of the United States. So we're projecting by the 3rd year of operations, full operations, to be doing about $50 million in revenue. And our specific sales focus is going to be on onboarding. Onboarding is a really important process within the gaming space because you can lose so many gamers just by adding little tiny steps to that process. And what we do that's different from our direct competitors is we can use IAP, or in-app purchases. This is something that our competitors can't do because they have to work within the guidelines that Apple provides to their game developers. And that's something that we've found a unique way of getting around, which we've gotten approved by Apple. So we also provide aid to charities. That's part of our business model. Every competition we do helps charities, and the first partner that we're working with is a charity called Child's Play, which helps give children a better experience in hospital situations by providing them with gaming consoles and so forth. They've raised millions of dollars from gamers, as you can see. So this is our team. I'm Nathan Sturgis. I have startup experience with a company called the Shea Foundation, which is a consulting company for nonprofits. Jamie Sigoria is a marketing and finance guy, recently at Nike, most recently at Nike. And Travis Crumley is our sort of resident Boy Genius programmer, who is a really big gaming enthusiast and game designer. We have a large group of advisors as well that are really great. And this is the game that we're about to release in the next few days. So definitely keep yourselves aware about that. And search for it on the App Store. Thank you very much.